my elementary school was next to a junior high school. And these idiots, at some point during the week, they would always release the two schools at the same time. So you have all these little kids and all these junior high kids. I just came from the island. I don't speak English. I never picked it up.
Really?
So now, and then my goofy aunt, God rest her soul, dresses me like if I'm still going to school in the islands.
Oh, no.
So I'm with the light blue shirt button up, khaki pants, and penny loafers, real penny loafers, my guy.
Oh, it was probably cute, though. But
cute,
not what you wanted
says
junior high
victim.
kids.
That's what it was. I showed up with victim. So every day, dude, I was getting chased.
And you got to run in your penny loafers.
I would run in my penny loafers.
That's not good.
And then my cousin went to go protect me. He was like 18 or something. He's in his fucking Bruce Lee era. So he's wearing the karate shoes with the pants. Tom Papa, he's wearing the pants and the karate shoes, and he has the nunchucks. On God,
No.
it's not a movie. It's not a movie. On God, this fool pulls out the nunchucks to protect me. They fall apart.
It's breaking bread.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. How are your parents, by the way? Dude?
My parents are doing all right.
Okay, because last time I ran into you, you were like, "Oh, I'm dealing with my parents now," and so I think I'm moving in with them. We were in front of the OR. You were telling me that because now you're their parents. I'm my mom's.
They're my children now.
Yeah, my mom is my child, man.
Yeah.
I put that Zoom. I put that even though they're villains and whatnot, but I put that Ring camera inside the house now.
Oh, inside the house.
Yeah, I apologize. I asked her though because she's very independent, but I was just like, Ma, is it possible? Can I put a camera here? And me and my brother sat down with her. And my brother lives 15 minutes away. This is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
What, you worried about her?
Yeah, I am worried. She's 77 now. She's not. She's sharp as a tack. She's just a little bit too much independence. Like she'll call my cousin and give my cousin the credit card and be like, buy me a plane ticket to DR. And my cousin will do it and be like, should I let Orlando or Gabby, that's my older brother, Gabby know? She said, no, shut your mouth. Just buy me the plane ticket.
She's going around
she's going around the system. She's breaking protocol, dude. She's breaking the chain of command, bro. And
she knows you're going to say no.
And she hops on an airplane from Fort Lauderdale Airport straight to Santiago de los Caballeros, then hops in a car, has her driver over there, some dude. I don't know who the dude is, but she goes, I have a driver. And the driver comes pick her up, and there she goes into the sticks. She's like, Santiago is beautiful. It's a city.
Yeah.
Electricity, power, police, hospitals. She goes into the sticks where she's out there, buddy. It's the family farm.
Oh, it is a family farm.
Yeah. She's at the age where she gave up those rights. Stop it. Man.
I don't know. I kind of like what she's doing.
Because you want to be on that. And the thing is, I would do the same thing, 1,000%.
Who is she with?
She got like workers and everything. Just like when she lands, she has like a whole system, and then people come out because they know that they're going to make money. And it's like this is rule. Like they're out there. There's people missing fingers and whatever it is. Whatever. Deep. That's where she goes and hangs out, bro. And like,
I like
Tom scares the bejesus out of me.
I know, when you got to worry about your parents. Yeah. My father has a motorcycle. He's 80.
Yeah.
And he goes off on these trips, which he's done forever, but now he's 80.
Yes.
So it's like he goes off on his motorcycle. I feel like the parent. Yeah. Like, no, you can't be riding a bike.
You gave up your bike.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
nowhere near 80, and you're like, Dad, I gave up my bike.
Right. It's too dangerous.
Because my reflexes and my eyesight. It's like... It's not even a trike. He's not even riding in a trike.
No, I said to him, why don't you ride a trike? Like, he has a couple friends that do it. And he's like, I'd rather die on two wheels than be seen on three.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a man on a trike? Like a grown man, and it's like a Harley trike? That's sad, bro. It's sad.
I don't know. Yeah. You could do it.
No, I was. You could, and you could do anything, but it's sad.
But
it's sad. It's sad.
People are going to be
It's like sad.
you.
Like watching a vegetarian eat. It's sad. But like you could do it. Oh, I get it. But wow, man.
Well, I love that you're here because I've just been a fan of yours for a long time. We would run into each other in LA at the Improv or the store or whatever, and you always make me laugh. And I've told you that before, and I just love that you're finally here.
Oh,
and
thank you,
I came off the road last night late, so I didn't have time to get the bread to rise. I fed the starter. I was like, maybe I can get it done. Ran out of time. And then you walk in with gifts. So I think my instincts were right about you as a comic and as a person.
Oh,
Because
man.
not a lot of people bring us stuff.
And thank you for having me. I don't even know what I'm doing here, bro. Your last guest was Keenan Thompson, Jenny Sagrino, Kevin Neal. Like, what am I doing here?
You're just as funny as all those people.
Yeah, I know. But
what is this?
That's a potato ball filled with meat and happiness. That's just happiness.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Just like that. I ate already, so I'm not gonna, and I want to make sure that the crew gets some. But this is how I get invited to stuff, by the way, because I know Orlando. And this is from a restaurant called Porto's in Los Angeles. It's like a Cuban-based restaurant. I was raised in Miami, Florida, and stuff like that.
So you friends of the Cuban people?
I am one with the Cuban people. It's all the same thing. Everybody decided to get a flag. That's all it was. Let's get a flag. You know what I'm saying? Cuban flag looks just like the Puerto Rican flag, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? So they just changed the colors around. They literally switched the colors around. But
you were born in DR?
No, born in Puerto Rico.
You were born in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, born in Puerto Rico, San Juan, Rio Piedra, Bendito Nene. Shout out to Bad Bunny and all the Puerto Ricans. And Ida Rodriguez also. Ida Rodriguez, the comedian. She's my sister. Dominican background parents, born in Puerto Rico. Yeah, same thing. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you consider yourself?
A human being, bro. That's it.
That's it. There's no delineation.
No, there's no, because I'm a vibe wherever I go. I hang out with white people and I go do ayahuasca in the desert for 3 days with nothing but the whiteys. You know, I think I'm in the Illuminati, low key. I don't even know yet, but I might be. I'll
check the list.
I'll check the list because I was there. They were all wearing white. I didn't. I wore a black Nike tracksuit, and then I do that, and then I ski. And then I know how to dance a little bit. My baseball is natural. Never been like, I'm the only one in my family who didn't play. But you put me on a softball field, and I don't know. It
just happens.
Yeah, and I threw a milkshake. Yeah. I threw a milkshake at a guy one time, car to car, from the driver's seat to his passenger window, and it was the perfect pitch, bro. It was that thing exploded. He cut me off. I was with my niece in the car. It's a long story, but that's how I let out my anger. And even though it's a secondary emotion, it had to come out. And I threw. I threw the milkshake from McDonald's, yo. Shout out to McDonald's. It was a solid milkshake, and it exploded on that infinity. I was in a box Chevy, 89. Tom Papa, I'm telling you.
What happened?
He cut us off, scared my niece. I got worried, and then I got scared
too. Then you went around him and threw the shake?
Well, it was a police package box Chevy, 89 Caprice Classic with posse rear end. I had got it from the police auction. It was all black, murdered out.
Nice.
You know, but it still had the little red light here in the headliner, so you could do your taxes. Anyway. No, not the actual light. It was like a light to read, but then you're kind of like undercover. They can't see a red light. Your car doesn't glow. And I was riding, cut us off, drove, chased him down, stepped on the gas. He had an Infinity. I had the 89 box. That engine kicked in. That car squatted. I caught up to him. I rolled down the window and threw the milkshake at him. My niece was eating a Happy Meal because he scared me. He scared her and then scared me.
Well, yeah, you were in the right.
And then, us as males and most people, when they get scared, especially guys, the switch that we depend on every time we get scared is the anger switch.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I hit the anger switch. And then I caught up to him. I threw the milkshake, perfect pitch. It exploded all over the car.
Took off. I had the same thing. I was crossing a street with my wife. Yeah. And I was just telling we were out with another couple, and I was telling the guy, he was having some kind of issue, and I was telling him, giving him all this advice. You just have to relax. You just got to be cool. Don't let people make you crazy. I'm really giving him a lot of advice about how just to be chill and just get through life. Yeah. And then my wife leaves the restaurant, and we're crossing the street, and a guy goes 80 miles an hour. Yeah. Like we had time to cross, and I had to pull her back because 80 miles an hour, this guy just came down again. Yeah. Scared, probably, was the initial thing. Yeah. And I had leftover Mexican food in my hand, and I threw it right into his windshield.
And it landed perfect.
You just got to be chill.
That's when you know That's when you know you weren't wrong.
Right, exactly.
Because
I would
if you
not
were
do that.
wrong, God will step in and it'll hit the door or it'll go over, overshot the thing.
Oh, and you do feel good when it's justified.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then the guy's got to go clean it up. You almost killed us driving down the street like that.
There you go.
So you were in Puerto Rico? You were born in Puerto Rico? So you lived there, go to school there?
No. Born in Puerto Rico. My mother's ends up, legal stuff. We end up back in DR, in Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Divorced from my dad. So then, blessing in disguise. I didn't know it was a blessing. So I grew up part of the time in Dominican Republic. Electricity's not dependable. Water runs out, so I'm like showering out of buckets, and then the water comes randomly, and we fill up these big oil drums with concrete inside of them. We fill them up when the water shows up. Either I was adorable or they saw that I was American, so they wouldn't hit me. I think that was it more. And so I remember like jumping in the tank and being like, look, it's a swimming pool and stuff like that. Because
the water everyone else is going to use.
Everybody. That's to drink, to cook, to shower. That's
How long did you live there?
I lived there off and on till the age of 7. So then I would go to New York and be like in New York for a while.
Who was in New York?
My aunt, my mom's sister. So I have 13 aunts and uncles. A lot of them have passed away. So since I was a citizen, a U.S. citizen, I could just travel. And back in the day, there was a tax that we used to get for being a U.S. citizen. So they would get me out of there just in time before the tax. So I could only be in the country because I didn't have dual citizenship.
Got it. And you don't want to be taxed, so they
didn't want to pay.
York.
It was cheaper just to buy me a plane ticket and get me out. So I would go live with my aunt. At the age of 7 is the last time that happens. I end up in New York. I end up in the Bronx in the 80s. So everybody's LL Cool J, the big, like everybody's hip hop, Kango hat, everything. I'm going to, I think, PS 72. Here's the thing. My elementary school was next to a junior high school. And these idiots, at some point during the week, they would always release the 2 schools at the same time. So you have all these little kids and all these junior high kids. I just came from the island. I don't speak English. I never picked it up.
Really?
So now, and then my goofy aunt, God rest her soul, dresses me like if I'm still going to school in the islands.
Oh, no.
So I'm with the light blue shirt button up, khaki pants, and penny loafers, real penny loafers, my guy.
Oh, it was probably cute, though.
Cute,
not what you wanted junior high
victim.
Kids.
That's what it was. I showed up with victim. So every day, dude, I was getting chased every day. No,
really?
Not every day. Every time the junior high would let
And you got to
up,
run in your penny loafers.
I would run in my penny loafers.
That's not good.
And then my cousin went to go like protect me. He was a little bit older than me. He was already an adult. He was like 18 or something. So he goes to protect me, and he's in this fucking Bruce Lee era. So he's wearing the karate shoes with the pants. Tom Papa, he's wearing the pants and the karate shoes, and he has the nunchucks. On God,
No.
it's not a movie. It's not a movie. On God, this fool pulls out the nunchucks to protect me. They fall apart. They fall apart. I ran. I didn't stand with my cousin. I ran back to the building.
This is my chance.
This is my chance. I go, let these junior high savages get him.
So how long were you under threat?
I was under threat probably for 1 year. Then my mother was here also, but we were dealing with my youngest brother. He was sick, and my mom was dealing with that in Florida.
What was wrong with him?
His immune system never developed.
Oh, no.
So then we lost him. And the day...
When you were 7?
Yeah. 7 going into 8. And then when we...
How old was he?
He was 1 year old. Edward Morel. He was
rest in peace.
Yeah, he's my little bro. And then so I flew. I remember we flew night, and we landed in Miami, and that was it. I stayed in Miami the whole time. My mom was like, "Well, you have one more son, and you got." She was legally asking for my brothers through immigration. She had asked for my brothers because they were Dominican. So I have 2 older brothers that are 10 years older than me.
Okay.
Yes. My mom thought she was done, and then I showed up.
And you showed up.
And I was an accident. And my parents had gotten divorced, and then she remarried and got pregnant again with Edward.
Okay.
So yeah.
So wait. So
I have 4 brothers.
So he
in total.
passes.
He passes.
And then you go to Miami.
I stay,
And who do you stay with in Miami?
With my mom.
Oh, with your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom.
But like my mom didn't speak for like a whole year because she just lost her kid. And she dealt with it.
How did you deal with that? You must have been confusing.
I just dealt with it.
To lose your brother and then your mom's, and then you got to watch how she's dealing with it.
Yeah. She's not talking. So I dealt with it with just making fun and like little act outs and just trying to make her laugh.
Trying to lift her.
Yeah. And within a year, she came out of her, and she was still going to work. She was like a machine. I love my mother. You know what I'm saying? But she's the old parents, the no I love yous, no nothing. Tough. It was kind of like, here's a hot plate of food, here are clean clothes, here's a roof over your head. Yeah. We never lived in a bad neighborhood. She always like, my cousins and friends, they were always like, I would go hang out in Alapata and stuff like that. And that's where, that's how come I don't got to tour the Middle East when I do military tours. Right. Because I've already heard enough gunfire.
What's Alapata?
That's AP. That's Alapata. That's a neighborhood in Miami, Florida.
Rough?
Yeah.
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 Really rough.
Yeah. That's where
so you don't have to go experience.
I don't gotta go. I don't gotta go on journeys like
Did you feel safe as a kid? Like
I did
when you got there, when you're like and it's just mom?
No, I didn't feel safe because I had a shitty stepfather who like he tried to run game. He was a very selfish human being. Mm-hmm. And I forgive him. He passed away. His name was Antonio. And I forgive him. All debts are paid when you cross over. Mm-hmm. But the problem with him was that he was like really poor when he was a kid. And he had brothers and sisters. And he used to have to fight for food with his brothers and sisters. And he was the youngest. Uh-huh. His brother told me the story. He was
at what point? After he'd passed, or like when?
No, before he passed. So I have forgave him way before.
So you knew what he was about.
Yeah.
So was he there the whole run till you got out of there? So you grew?
No. My mom eventually divorced him.
Oh, so she did.
She figured out. Once my brothers came to town, my brothers were already like men. They were like 18 and 19 in his eyes. Then it was him, and then my brothers, and we were all kind of living together. Mm-hmm. And you got to choose about your. She wanted my mom to get rid of them.
Your brothers were like, "This guy's got to go."
No, my brothers were cool. He's the one that was like, they have to go.
Oh, they have to go.
Yeah, these are grown men in here, but they're kids. In the reality, they're not even 20.
Right. So your mom was like, no.
No, my boys. I've done all this sacrifice that I've done in my life is to get them here. So. God, my mom's a tough lady.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. What was her work?
She did electronics. Uh-huh. She used to build like thermostats. Uh-huh. And then after that, when I graduated high school and I went to college, she goes, "I'm out of here," and she left Florida and moved to Freeport, Long Island, because she was now with her sisters. Uh-huh. And then she joined Hilton. Okay. So she was doing like housekeeping, and then moved on to supervising and all of that stuff.
Right. So, always a worker.
Yeah, she's retired. She's happy, man.
Well, and I got to say, if she can get a free ticket from somebody and go back and...
She doesn't get a free ticket. She pays for it.
Oh, she does?
She just goes around us.
There's no stopping her, though.
For us not to tell her no.
Yeah.
She buys a one-way, and then But I like to buy the tickets for her because I buy her the aisle seat, and I get her... I can't afford first class every time, but she always gets... comfort right behind first class. She gets that aisle seat.
A little more leg room.
Little more leg room. She's a tiny woman, but she can walk over to the thing. I also get her wheelchairs. Miami International is long. You got to catch trains and everything. She could get confused. I have the little guy that gives her the usher that takes her to the airplane. She doesn't need it, but she needs it.
Yeah.
And every time that I do her travel, she thanks me. She goes, "Oh my God."
That's good. Did she know when you were lifting her up when you were little and just trying to keep the peace? Did she know that you were funny? Did you make her laugh?
Yeah,
you could make her laugh.
No, it's funny because she goes, "I knew that you were special, and your grandma told me that you were special, and that's why I made a conscious decision never to beat you, because your grandmother told me he's gonna reach heights that you can't even imagine."
Really? Your grandmother saw it?
She saw it, and she was like, "But he's directly in the middle. he can either be real good and just a good human being that everybody, and he helps people, and he makes, like, she saw it.
Right.
Or he's going to be really bad. He's going to be
don't ruin this.
Yeah, he can.
Right.
He can be. He'll be the bad that bad people are scared of.
Mm.
And then I was just like, and I remember that sometimes I have slid into the darkness. That I have a gear in me that it's like, oh, you want to go? Let's go.
She saw it, and she knew that.
Yeah, but they're talking about someone who's like, I'm months old. My grandma's telling this to me, and my mom, I'm breastfeeding.
Yeah. Do you have children?
No kids.
I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
And you do know who they are when you meet them.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the hospital.
Yeah.
You like, everything I see in my daughters, unlike before we left the hospital, it still holds to this day, and they're in their 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard it.
We show up kind of, you show up who you are.
Yeah.
And it can be fostered, like that wisdom that she had.
Yes.
Of you can do something with this one, but this one is going to be special that way, or it's special that way. You know, he'll be really good at dark, or he's going to be really good at light.
My grandmother was a midwife. She was like she was
even better instinct.
And she was like, she's in the native people of Dominican Republic before Christopher Columbus showed up with all the blankets are Tainos. So Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, most of the Caribbean are Taino native people, and she descends from that. The long hair, you see the pictures.
Right.
In my prayer book, that's her picture and me holding hands that I have.
Oh yeah.
In the thing. She would know prayers that not even the Catholic priest would know. Like
really?
Or he did know, but it was like inside.
Like obscure?
Yeah, obscure prayers that it's like, how does she know that? She didn't read or write. And it was like, but she was just plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about matching energies before people were talking about it. And then like I read the quote from Albert Einstein that that's all you got to do. Everything's energy. You just got to match it. My grandmother was talking that, and she's rural. This is rural country. At one time, now you could get there with a car, but there was a time where it was either hike it, horseback, or a dirt bike, like a 2-wheel dirt bike. No quad, no nothing. 2-wheel dirt bike that you can move around the rocks and kind of like
amazing.
Go.
So your grandmother tips your mother off like that, guides her, and so she doesn't hit you, and
my mom
she knows be kind to. I'm gonna raise him this way.
Yeah, I didn't get like my brothers. They got it, man.
Right.
I love them. They got it.
But
and
I see it.
And you see the difference between us.
Yeah.
You know. Now my brother, we lost my other brother. I lost my second to oldest, Gab Arismendi. I lost him to diabetes.
Oh no.
And he just passed out, and just medical didn't get to him fast enough because he was in DR. So he passed out in the street. They didn't know he slipped.
Oh,
you know, it's just life. It's a journey.
How old?
I think I'm his age now. He in his 40s.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, he passed away, and now me and the oldest, Gabby, have gotten real close.
Oh yeah.
And I've broken him because my wife broke me in the sense of like I'm an I love you guy. I'm a hugging guy.
Yeah.
I wasn't none of that. My acts of service was acts of service. That's how I show love. Bring food. Right. That's how I show you I love you. You know.
But in your stand-up, that's a very funny.
Yeah.
It's a really. You've got really good jokes about how you've changed and evolved into this really a guy who cries, or a guy like sunny days. Like you're all softy now.
Yeah. Sundays.
How'd that happen?
Her. So I married a woman whose mom and dad have been together their whole lives. No real loss. They just lost. For the first time, they lost their grandmother. They lost their grandfather, and they just lost their This family has had, they've had rough patches, but it's like mom and dad. I remember dating my wife and seeing my father-in-law come in, and there's a truck driver, this guy. But don't picture a truck driver. There's a guy who takes real good care, clean nails and stuff like that. But he drove 18-wheeler, had his own trucking company, also became an accountant for shits and giggles. And then he can also, when I blew the engine on my Toyota Camry, he was like, we'll just order an engine from Japan and I'll install it in the side of the house. And I was like, you'll do what? Yeah, man, we just pull it out with jumper cables, the old engine, we push the car back and then we slide up. All right.
Yeah.
So he's that guy.
Jeez.
I love my father-in-law, man.
How did you meet her?
I met her. We worked in recording studios. I did like management, like before any of this. Like
this is in Miami.
Yeah, in Miami.
Yeah.
I did like the booking at a recording studio, and rappers would come and rap and everything. And then she worked in advertising, and they had their recording studio in the same place,
right?
Along with a famous producer called Salam Remy, who did Amy Winehouse, and he did Nas's album, and he did the score for the Fugees and Amy Winehouse, the big albums from Amy Winehouse. He produced all that.
Jeez.
He was a music director.
And who was he to you? This was
he was there also with us. He had his studio there. I love saying Salam because I drove him crazy.
Oh, really?
Because I would come in with, you saw when I walk in here, there's a certain energy I have already, and he'll be like, "What is happening?" And he had a big, and I love him to death. He's a sweetheart. And he had a big garbage can full of candy, like the garbage cans, like at a county fair garbage can, with you would just stick your hand in it and be like,
we should get that.
Yeah,
that's what we're missing, candy.
Yeah, but it's a garbage can. It's like I don't know how many gallons those thing is, because that's what makes it actually fun and funny at the same time. So we worked there, and then I met her, and then
because she had a I remember. Maybe it was a post or something. Like she was the one who kind of told you, go do this, right?
Yes. My wife was a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Still sings right now. She's just in the advertising world. She's a great producer now.
Yeah.
Her name is Vanessa Lozano. She thought I was depressed. One of my many jobs is like I had the satellite engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked for CBS News, satellite engineer. I'm a cameraman. I'm an editor. And I learned everything on the job. I could even fly in the helicopter and work the camera and do high-speed chases.
Really?
You know, I learned everything in the job. It was still that era where you could go in ignorant.
Yeah.
And they would teach you if you were willing to donate your time. So on my off time, I would donate my time and do all
you were just
things.
into it.
Yeah. Then I become the satellite engineer, and then I look like a typical truck op. I have the cargo shorts, the hiking boots, and then the shirt, and then a t-shirt. And I gained more weight. I would buzz cut like this hair. It was blasphemy, bro. I would shave my head.
Really?
And then I would go, and then she goes, something's wrong with you. So she signed us up for Just the Funny. It was an improv school. And she goes, we're going as a couple. We're doing this as a couple. And just the way that life works, the universe, the way that God, whatever you believe in, works it out, is directly across from when we live. Literally across the main road. We live in the back, so it's a block away. We're going. She walks me over on the first day of school, and she goes, okay, go. And then I go, where are you going? She goes, I lied to you. I only signed you up. This is for you. I think you need this. And then that was it. Did that.
What an angel.
Yeah. The wonderful people at Just the Funny Acting Improv School, the coach said, hey, we do the big thing. We do the big class. Everybody laughs and everything. He pulls me to the side. He goes, hey, listen, you could 1,000% go to like Improv 102, but I would be doing you a disservice because I see clear as day that you're a stand-up and you should go to do an open mic.
Really? Like, right off the bat?
I was like, bet. And now I'm open.
So wait a minute. Bring me back though.
Yeah.
When she says goodbye to you and go on in there by yourself.
Yeah.
You were making your mom laugh. You had a little spark to you that was.
Yes.
You were using humor to
get
through
by
your life.
Through life.
When she said, "Go in there," and I'm taking off.
Yes.
Were you scared, or was there a part of you that was like, "This is in my wheelhouse"?
I've always been frugal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she already paid for it.
So it's just the pay.
Yeah. If it would have been that I had to walk in and also pay, nah, dog.
Then you wouldn't have done it.
I would have.
But comedically, did you have a little bit like, I bet I can do this? Or were you just like, I have no idea?
I didn't. I just thought that it's like, I'm this guy. I'm a storyteller. I bring people in. I want to, it's a vibe with me. And then there's also the other side of me that's just quiet, and people are like, why is Orlando quiet? You know?
Because she's sending you in
there.
there.
So I was in that quiet era. Like,
right. Yeah, because she's sending you in there because she's sensing you're depressed.
Yes. She's
right?
sensing that. Yeah. She
Were you feeling depressed?
I can't remember if I was. I can't remember.
Do you have depression now?
No.
No.
But I've done therapy.
Thank you, comedy.
Yeah. But I've done therapy. I still like, I'm very self-aware, and I'm like always aware. Yeah. You know? But that's also like part of the whole living with my aunts and everything. My mom, every time she would send me off, she was like, don't be in the way. Make sure. And this is being drilled into me since I'm a little kid, since I'm 5, you know? Yeah. Like, don't be in the way. Be small, be small, be small. Mm-hmm. And I used to be like, and people would be like, hey, do you want something to eat? I'll be like, no, not really. And I would be hungry. And I would be like, no, not really. And stuff, because I did stay with one aunt one day, and she had a boyfriend, and I opened the fridge, and then not the same aunt, this was another aunt. She doesn't know this, and then her goofy boyfriend said, hey man, why are you always opening the fridge? And then I was just like, oh, my bad. In Spanish, she's telling me, and I was, you're telling that to a little boy, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And at that age, I must have been like 6.
Jeez.
And I just
how much smaller can I be?
And then that's it. Then after that, I became even more small. So,
right. Yeah. So he says, go do stand-up.
Go do
You're
stand-up.
a comic.
And then what's one less than a mile away from my house is Gladiator School. It's the Miami Improv, which is the 300-seater.
Yep.
Tight.
Yep.
If they don't play, there's a cop always in front.
Yeah.
There's every show, there's a cop, there's 2 police officers and a police squad car paid by the Miami Improv to be there. Off-duty cops in full uniform, and this is called Gladiator School.
Right.
You know?
Yep. The audiences are ready.
Yeah, so I called up Tom, I called the box office. They said, bring 5 friends, we'll give you 5 minutes on stage. I brought 5 friends, they brought their loved ones. I did 5 minutes. I can't remember the 5 minutes. I blacked out, but they clapped, everybody laughed. And I wanted to come back and do it again. Came back again, did well again, came back again, bombed, went back home, licked my wounds, came back again, did it again. Right. And then the blessing, I get pulled by the right group.
What do you mean?
Comics.
Oh.
I almost went the wrong way. Man, I almost went. I'm not going to name names on that side, but like the guys that originally like pulled me were the same guys that were just starting out with me. But then this other group pulled me, Forrest Shaw, you know, writer, now TV writer, has done Conan, opens up for Jim Jeffries, has a great show at the Improv. Forrest Shaw, John Wynn, the director of film. He has tenure at a college. He also did stand-up.
Right.
Dave Williamson, that does all the barbecues, and he's super comic. He has that festival, the El Segundo. That's the guys that pull me in. Lisa Correo, Italian, fucking super cook, super funny. Dave Sinastronaut. These are the people who bring me in, and they're like this. No, you're part. No.
They
protect them.
Yeah.
And then gone, man, from there.
Well, I have to say, that's why I'm 100% correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
I don't know what you're referring to, but yeah. This your house. Yeah.
No, that you're special. There is a thing about you. We don't,
Thank you.
And I just was like, I have to get to know you more because you just, and we all see it. Like, and you're going to do the same thing for a young comic when you're going to take somebody on the road. It's the same thing. When you see somebody and you could just tell that person has a whatever it is that you just want more of it.
Yes. It's my favorite thing to do now is to help.
That all those guys saw it in you is just,
I've had the blessing to do humble brag. Thank you, Michael Cox. I've had the blessing of doing the Tonight Show 5 times. Thank you, Michael Cox.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy Fallon. Thank you, Josh Sandoval. Thank you, Michael Cox. That's my homie. That's my ace. His wife Liz is super kind to me. They have beautiful twins. They're even the kids. The kids are awesome with me when I go visit.
And now a word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack, hydration, and coffee sponsor. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious, low-sugar, brain and body fuel you need to win your day. We love IQ Bar. It's really nice when you get to talk about a product that you literally use every day. My wife is into them. Her mom is into them. It's amazing. The Ultimate Sampler Pack is a great way to try all IQ Bar products and flavors. And that's it. It's the flavors. They make you feel good. They mellow you out, but they actually, we've all been in airports and grabbed a protein bar or something like that, and you're like, lee. Not with IQ Bars. With the Sampler Pack, you get 9 IQ Bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, and 4 IQ Joe sticks. There are plenty of flavor combinations to choose from. All IQ Bar products, from mint chocolate chip protein bars to blueberry pomegranate hydration mixes to vanilla spice coffee, and even limited edition and seasonal flavors too. All IQ Bar products are packed with clean, delicious ingredients that keep you physically and mentally fit. With over 20,000 5-star reviews and counting, more people than ever are fueling their busy lifestyles with IQ Bar's brain and body boosting bars, hydration mixes, and mushroom coffees. I have a brand new backpack, and my other backpack, I was just like, my mom had a purse when we were little, and she would, if you had said to Mom, can I have a piece of gum? She would dig in there, like climb in it, dig around for 5 hours, and then come out with something because there was so much crap in it. I transferred all of my stuff from my dumb bag like that to my new sleek backpack. I found 6 IQ bars. Yeah. 6 IQ bars from my old bag that now go right in there, and now I know where they all are, and now I can eat them. Right now, IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the Ultimate Sampler Pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text PAPA, P-A-P-A, to 64,000. That's P-A-P-A to 64,000 on your little text device. Message and data rates apply. See terms for details. Thank you to the good people at IQ Bar.
We'd like to thank the good people at Butcher Box for sponsoring today's program. You know how grilling season sneaks up on you and suddenly you're making a last-minute dash to the grocery store, hoping they've got something decent left? Well, there's a better way to do it. Grilling season is actually the perfect time to upgrade how you shop for meat. Instead of winging it every weekend, imagine just being stocked with high-quality cuts, ready to go whenever the grill is hot. That's exactly what Butcher Box does. Keeps your freezer loaded year-round, so when it's time to fire things up, you are already set. I know personally this feeling of satisfaction because my freezer is packed with Butcher Box, and it is a really nice feeling. I come back from the road and I know I don't even have to just open the freezer and say, I only have this one thing. It's like, no, I've got chicken thighs. Or maybe I can do the steak. Or maybe we just do fish tonight. It's all raised and sourced the right way. No antibiotics, no added hormones, no fillers, just clean, reliable protein you can feel good about serving. Plus, it's super flexible. You can customize your box based on what you're cooking, and it all ships free with recipes, grilling tips, and exclusive deals. So whether you're a beginner or a grill master, you've got everything you need to make a great season. An exclusive offer. New listeners can get their choice between free sirloin tips, ground beef, or chicken wings. What? In every box for life. Come on. Plus $20 off when you go to butcherbox.com/papa. That's right. Your choice of free sirloin tips, ground beef, or chicken wings in every box for life. Plus, $20 off your first box and free shipping always. That's butcherbox.com/Papa. Don't forget to use our link so they know that we sent you. It's a great way to stock up your freezer and support this podcast.
And now back to the show.
Michael Cox gives me the shot to do the Tonight Show. I do it the first time. I do the whole thing about how I don't do sports anymore. My new sports channel is HGTV. That's where I put my energy into. Jimmy Fallon falls over laughing. I get invited back. I'm one of the comics, me, Mike Vecchion, and I don't know who else. During COVID, we did in studio. So I flew myself to there.
Right.
Michael gives me the shot. They give me the shot. They're like, because everybody was just sending in tapes. And I had taped mine in Harrison Ford's house in Venice Beach.
What?
The one with the lap pool. So I had that. They were doing, Ahmed was doing comedy shows there. So with the lap pool dividing the audience and everything. I taped a great set with an audience. I'm there. And they were like, no, we're going live because Mike Vecchion just did it.
Right.
Which is an amazing talent.
Yeah, I love him.
And then they tell me, Orlando, everybody loves you here. We're not going to cut your segment. Can you get to New York? And then stay and test and do everything. So I had to go quarantine, test, and then go on the Tonight Show. That one was hard.
Did they have an audience?
They had first responders. They had like 15 people. Questlove is in a riser. And then they were trying to pump sound there. Jimmy it was
crazy.
Me and Jimmy got real tight because it was just him and me. My wife wasn't there and everything. By the way, Fallon, the sweetest guy. The last one I did, number 5, I was in the green room, in my dressing room getting ready. My wife Vanessa's outside. We're there early.
Yeah.
Fallon walks in with no handlers. He's by himself with street clothes. Vanessa's in the hallway, and I hear, Vanessa! And I was like, he knows my wife's name. What a sweetheart, man.
Yeah.
That guy's a class.
That's so great.
Him, again, I say his name again, Michael Cox, who gave me the opportunity.
How did he see you first?
He saw me 3 years, man. 3 years. Josh Sandoval introduced me to Michael Cox.
Right.
I officiated Josh Sandoval's first wedding. He got divorced. I officiated that wedding. And but me and Josh knew me from America's Got Talent.
Okay.
Like an audition that I did years ago, and he recognized my voice at a party for Michael Yo in Hollywood. You know, and we're looking at the W, so we're looking at the Hollywood sign.
Yeah.
So he introduces me to Michael Cox at the bar. Michael Cox is still at Chelsea Handler. And then he moves from Chelsea Handler, ends up getting the job at Thing, and gives me a shot because he saw me.
Because he knew you're right.
Yeah. And I did my HBO special. Everything was lined up. I had my front of the line moment in LA where it's like, here you go. You're at the front of the line. Take your shot. I took my shot. Some of it landed. Others didn't land, and then they say, okay, you got to go back to the back of the line. And I was like, I respect that. And I went back to the back of the line. And now I feel like I'm I'm 3/4 of the way back up. I just need one more quarter, and I'll get to take another shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm doing the free throw, the crowd free throws. Yeah. That's why I don't get too low or too high.
That's right.
I try to explain it to a lot of people. I go, dude, you get your shot. You'll get your shot.
Yeah. And as a comic, you control it. Because as a comic, you're always going to, you're not waiting for people to say yes.
Yes.
You just get better every night.
Yeah.
It's completely in your control.
And everything, dude, it was like, I can't, man, 2019 was beautiful. Tom, it was like the Tonight Show, Edwin Licona gives me an opportunity and I shoot. Ida Rodriguez opens the door, introduces me, and Ben Gonzalez introduced me to Edwin Licona. He produces my HBO half hour. So it was like, holy shit, I'm with this caliber of HBO half hour. This is big. Yeah. I actually brought back the half hour. HBO had done away with the half hour. So mine is officially the first half hour that went my special that they and did great numbers. And so all these people, they all conspired to help me and move forward. The universe brought them all together and God to move me forward. So I have a responsibility now that's what I do. Even though I don't feel I've reached where I want to reach, where I have my goals, but whenever there's a comic and I know that comic, and people like Ian Lara or Ralph Barbosa, I become a bounty hunter.
Right.
I start calling them, and they're younger than me, so they're not used to like phone calls. And I'm just, Tom, I'm calling, and the phone's ringing, and it goes to voicemail, and in the voicemail I just say, hey, call me back.
Right.
Call me back. Eventually they call me, and then I go, hey, Ian, Lara, you're about to do the Tonight Show. Here's what that day's gonna be like, and I walk them from the anxiety of the morning to making sure that they accept the car service, because even though if they don't need it, the next comic might need it. And if you don't accept it, then they say, well, maybe we don't have to give car service to the comedian. You know, that type of energy to like go out for a walk or get on the treadmill. Don't worry about your clothes. They're gonna iron them for you. Yeah. Because that's as comics and stuff. And recently I just found out that that's how the SEAL guys keep their cortisone down, their levels of stress down. It's not by meditating or sleeping or anything. It's really about knowing we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this, and at this time we're doing this, and at this time we're doing this. And I think
that's what pilots do. It's all lists. It's lists of
so I know I function like that, and every comic I've done that for has called me back and said thank you. The minute that I got there and they took the clothes away from me, I knew that you were right 100%.
Nice.
That everything that you didn't lead me down the wrong.
You have to have these conversations all the time, and I do with comedians who are 20 years older than I am, because you have to constantly relearn. You have to constantly relearn. Like, oh, if I write every day, then I'm going to get better, and I'm going to do this, and all those little lessons. You have to. You can't just. You don't just know it and then you're good. You have to always unearth it and relearn
Drew Carey hit me up like that at the taping for The Price is Right. I'm obsessed with The Price is Right. That's how I learned how to speak English. And I was a taping.
What do you mean? Wait, go back.
What?
That's how you learned English?
Yeah.
From The Price is Right?
Yeah. Because
you just watch it.
So I get there, I get to school, and they don't have a ESL program, English as a second language. They don't have that program, so they have to order that program. They got to do paperwork to bring someone into the school to teach me English. So meantime, I would do the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we would watch Reading Rainbow, and then they would send me to the library, and I would spend most of the day with the librarian there, Mrs. Johnson, and then Mrs. Johnson would just watch The Price is Right, because no one's in the library, and we would watch The Price is Right. By the way, what a brain screw that is, because I'm showering out of buckets, and people are winning jacuzzis for $1. Do you understand me?
Right.
I'm like, this place, I'm never going back to DR. Never, dude. Yeah, so,
I love it here.
Yeah. I love it here, man. Yeah. I love DR too. It's such a beautiful country, man.
Yeah,
but I'm a country.
Go back?
Yeah, I go back, but it's the countryside. I'm not a city guy. I'm not a big city guy.
No.
Like that. And I'm also like not in the sense of I'm a calm dude. I just want to vibe out.
Yeah.
You know, nature. I walk around.
Are you touring
barefooted.
a lot? Do you go to different?
I tour now. The first one this is the first time that I'm out of the country, where I did like Germany, Belgium.
Oh, right.
Germany, Belgium, where else? Netherlands, and some other bases. We did, but this was a military. But this was me being of service. They paid me, but it was an honor, man. Because then what just happened? I don't want to talk about it, but they started popping off, and then it hit me one day. I wake up in my room, and I just got filled with gratitude, and I was just like, "Wow, man! Like I get to leave."
Oh, they sent you back?
No, they didn't send me back, but everybody got on high alert, kind of, and it hit me like, oh, I get to leave.
I get to go home.
And this 18, 20-year-old, 32-year-old.
Right.
Yeah. I met this kid, Cedric. He's like a boss. His program is called Boss. And I met Cedric, a wonderful human being. And he has to stay, Tom. If it goes left,
scary.
Not me. They put me in the C-17. I'm out of there.
Yeah.
Back to the States.
Yeah.
He has to stay, dude. And then I'm like, wow. It like really hit home.
It becomes very real, very fast. It
becomes really real. And then you're like, it really means something. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service,
man.
You
Oh
know?
man,
I
it's
know
so
you're doing
scary.
logistics, but thank you for your
Yeah,
service, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Good for you to do those. That's innate. I've always wanted. Jeff Ross would do a lot of those.
Yeah.
The USO stuff.
Yeah, I want to do like a big one, like with big comics, like on some USO, like just some old. Let's live the Bob Hope dream
right,
for
exactly.
1 tour, where we bring a band, we have dancers, we got so
15,000 soldiers.
and we just like that. But during peacetime, I just
I know,
and get them out, and it's hard because one of the things is like us, like veteran comics that are going, but really what's needed is like really good younger comics because the demographic feels like they can connect with them more. The soldiers, because they're soldiers that just stayed in their room and they're just in there playing video games or calling back home. It's a different military, you know what I'm saying? So they got their own little apartments and everything. They're staying on base and
well, hopefully
or off base.
Hopefully they'll be.
I stayed in a NATO base. That's where that was.
Oh really?
Yeah. So that was with like multiple.
Different. Yeah, really. Yeah. Hopefully there'll be peace very soon. You don't have to worry about.
We got to figure it out. We're too advanced for it not to be peace, man.
I know, it's so crazy. It seems like we've gone back in time.
How old are your kids?
20. 20-ish.
Yeah, your kids are gonna be the builders of
the next
one, and then our generation is gonna be the guidance of like, you should build like that. And so we give them the foundation of how to build it, and then they improve on like that foundation. But we know that didn't work, Dad. So we're also gonna put this window here. Oh yeah, that makes sense, having a window there.
Do you want to have kids?
No.
Why?
Huh? Just
not your thing.
Nah, not my thing. I invested in like I got one nephew and one niece and a goddaughter that's also a niece.
That's good.
I feel like they'll take care of us.
Yeah.
I got happy because one was becoming a vet, so that's like medical adjacent, so she could have gotten us drugs. But then her name is Brenda. I love her to death. She's my goddaughter and also my niece on my wife's side. She's my niece. I've seen this kid. She was born. I've been around her. I love her to death. Then there's my niece Glennies. I'm happy because she's like a nurse, and she's like a head nurse for babies. So she's in the hospital with the incubator when the babies are like preemies and stuff. So she works at that level.
Oh, nice.
And then I got my nephew Joshua, and he works at the Fed, so he deals with money.
Oh, geez.
So I invested. I didn't even see it in him, but me and my wife, we picked them out.
You're covered.
Right? Yeah. We're covered. Yeah. One of them wanted to be a baseball player. We're like, nah, we're not going with that one right there. We can't put
that's not going to help us at all.
No, not at all.
Is your wife a good cook?
Good cook, yeah. I'm a good breakfast guy.
You are?
Yeah.
What's your specialty? I'm at your house. We have a sleepover. Maybe I had too much wine.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning. You're like, oh, Tom's here. He knows how to bake. He's a good food guy. How do you show off?
I show up with arepas, which is a Colombian thing. Venezuelans also do it, which is like a dough. It has a little salt on it. And you make like little flat. They kind of look like pupusas, but they're harder. You actually get to bake them. The outside becomes real, like a hard crust. And then you slice them and they're open and you could turn them into little pockets. Ooh. So then I go with my eggs. I go green onions and tomatoes chopped up, really diced up, then cooked with butter, like real butter. Put that, stir, put the eggs in, saute the onions and the tomatoes, then drop my scrambled eggs, scramble it in the pot, on the fire, off the fire, on the fire, off the fire. Make sure that they're real fluffy. I got that there, and then I'll get like un queso fresco, un queso de mano that kind of crumbles. Like that, and that's about it. That's
put that in it once they're done.
You could make it in a you put it all together.
Oh, just put it on top.
Yeah, then I make you a good latte. I'm good almond, coconut milk, or regular milk.
Nice.
I got the froster. I got the coffee maker, the espresso.
Nice,
real deal, ground coffee. I don't not like that.
Yeah. Oh, this is impressive.
Yeah. No, that's my vibe.
So then I'm like, you know what? I'm sober now. I've had breakfast, but I'm going to stick around and see what your wife does tonight.
Yeah.
And what she makes for dinner.
Yeah.
How does she show off?
she'll show off. Probably she has one day. I don't know the name of these plates, but she has this one plate where it's like little diced potatoes, real thin. There's cheese involved. There's everything. She bakes them, so you kind of like scoop those out. And then she's really good at pastas, and then like your chickens, your meats, everything. She's just good. I can't call it.
Yeah.
But she learned how to cook from her dad. My father-in-law, Miguel Lozano. Miguel Lozano's Colombian descent. My wife connection to Tom Papa. My wife born in Passaic, New Jersey.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah. So my father-in-law, Colombia, moves from Colombia to Jersey, settles in Passaic. He everything legally. He's working at the Meadowlands, I think it is, and stuff like that. The Italians, the Italians get forced. They run the water plant. They get forced. They get asked, hey, you have to hire a Hispanic, a Latino, and you have to hire a black man. You have to hire at the water treatment plant.
Right.
So then they go to the Catholic Church and they go, hey, give us your list of your Latino patrons, your Latinos, and you're like, so sure enough, they read the names and they see Miguel Angel Lozano,
right?
Miguel Angel Lozano,
right?
They see him, they bring him in, and they go, yo, you Italian? And then he goes, yeah, my grandfather from Milan, and they're like, cool. You're hired.
You're in.
Knows nothing about nothing that has to do with water, maintenance, chemicals, testing, and everything. So my father-in-law learns how to work in treating the water, and he learns how to be a cook. And he also,
so then your wife learned it from him.
His best friend is Giuseppe, and he gave him a gun.
I love that we have a Passaic connection.
Yeah, she was there.
So did your wife live in Passaic as a kid?
Yeah.
So
she moved to Florida probably by the age of 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she did that. She did beauty pageants. She was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she dated this kid from Poland. Yeah, when she was young, and then her dad. They ended up having like the largest contract for government cutting the grass at all the government buildings. Like this big, it turned out to be this big company. I said, "Look at that, baby!
Yeah,
that would have been
a
good come up, bro."
Yeah,
well, she took a gamble on me.
Oh, it's amazing.
So
your comedy is it staying positive at this point?
It stays positive. Yeah. It's gone negative sometimes, but it hurts. So I just choose to go. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts too much. The situation that we were having where people that look like me are just being dragged through the street and like just put on random airplanes or just being held somewhere, like this whole ICE situation, like it was hurting me. It was really hurting, and it was gonna come out, but it was coming out in a place of anger. And to be honest with you, I'm not capable. I am capable, but I don't have enough knowledge to like, other than the fact that like, hey, what you're doing is wrong. But I don't have that knowledge like an Ida Rodriguez, where she can grab it, dissect it, and break it down and give it to you in small bites that are funny, but that make you think
and make you see it in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my comedy is more like there is a message to what I'm doing, which is like, buddy, I like the same things you like. We're all pretty much the same. We all want the same things. The basic things, we all want them the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
but it's like, I love my apple pie and I love HGTV.
Right.
But I also love Bad Bunny.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And I'm grateful for Bad Bunny. One of the main reasons, other than that, Bad Bunny's album, Debí Tirar Más Foto, is he talked to the old school,
right,
and said That's what albums are missing, I believe. A lot of people's albums. There's no theme. You're not telling me a whole story.
Yeah.
Yeah, Debí tirar más foto tells a whole story if you understand it. And if you're from that culture, you understand the story.
Yeah.
You know? And the other thing is, it comes out and all this stuff is happening to human beings. And this album is telling you, like, this isn't, when you translate a lot of the stuff, it's like, this is not the way it's supposed to be.
Right, exactly.
So as someone that belongs to that particular culture, it's like, man, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Benito, thank you so much.
Yeah. Just pray for peace.
Just pray for peace.
I
do it every day.
Yeah.
I say thank you for enlightening people's mind and keep on opening their mind. I say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've gone old school now, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've gone old school. I've started dropping down to my knees, man. I've gone old school. That's where we're at.
Yeah. No
where are you? Where
Did
are
you
you?
Go to church?
I used to, but then
Catholic?
Catholic. But as soon as my mom was like, "You want to keep going?" I was, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah.
It was weird for me. This whole me being a citizen and my family being just residents and me being a U.S. citizen really threw kind of like a monkey wrench. But in my development, because I didn't like my brother's first communion, all that stuff, they did it quick. I remember getting baptized and I had a watch on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I did it in New York. They threw the water. There's babies getting baptized. I'm looking at the time like, yo, what's happening here, bro? I got my white suit on. Are you gonna get this wet, bro? You know, I remember that, man. So
yeah.
So then I was out of it, and I'm more like a spiritual thing. But then my grandmother left me certain prayers. She left me a prayer book.
Yeah, what's that prayer book?
I don't know the name of it. It's in Spanish.
It's in Spanish. But was it Catholic
It's
origin?
Catholic.
Right.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then there's little prayers within that book. There's one prayer that automatically grasps me, and I read it in Spanish, and it basically translates to thank you for giving me a healthy body and for allowing me to maintain a healthy body. Thank you for giving me the bread of every day and allowing me to make the bread of every day. And then the one that captured me at the very end, it was like meant for us. You know, it says, thank you for giving me a good sense of humor, which allows me to have an easier life and share with others. Be able to share this life with others.
That's in the prayer.
That's within the prayer. You know, it's a great prayer book that I got.
No wonder you wanted to come here, because normally there is bread. I'm gonna get you bread. I feel terrible.
No, don't worry.
It was just a schedule thing.
No, but this allows me to come back.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
I think because I feel like we need you're an ace, man. You're an ace. I see you work. The first time you talked to me inside, I was so giddy. I was like, fuck. I was like, Tom Papa, talk to me.
Oh, please.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I got really good friends in this industry. Patton Oswalt, I call him my OG. He's a good friend. I tour with Patton.
Yeah.
Jim Jeffries, good friends.
Yeah.
You know, Gabriel Iglesias, great guy with me. You know, it's like all these people, man.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful.
That's what's great about the
Jimmy
community.
Carr, dude. When Jimmy Carr, pulled me to the side and said, "Hey, that joke that you just did." I was just like, fucking Jimmy Carr. And like,
it happens for
Bill
a reason.
Burr talking me down from the ledge. I was really angry with some of the comics that I know that they're just running. Their material has changed because they have overheads, big overheads,
I know,
large overheads. So those comedians started doing certain material
because they knew there was an audience there. They could throw red meat to them.
And now we see them late night on a different network, and they were like the cutesy
following the market.
They follow the market, and that was because again, I'm seeing human beings being dragged and human beings being shot, and it's like
it's not about getting more followers.
And there's nothing
on your Instagram.
You know, and it's about a paycheck.
I know, but at a certain point.
Yeah. So Bill Burr, I give him credit for that. He's like, he was like, "Nah, Orlando, chill.
Yeah.
You don't need to go 1997. Relax.
Right.
I was a different animal in 97. You understand me? So he goes, no need to go 97.
Right.
He did that in the green room at the Improv, and Louis Anderson, rest his soul, that looked at me my second year into comedy and said, "You're a storyteller. That premise set up punchline you're trying to do, you're a storyteller." And Alonzo Bowden opening his laptop and showing me how he writes jokes my first year into comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then Sebastian Maniscalco, when he was still doing the clubs, I was his opening act in Florida. So we did the Miami Hard Rock, Miami Improv, the Hard Rock, where you used to have the Fat Tuesdays on the side, and then the West Palm. So we would do all the way up to him starting to do theaters.
My father loves Alonzo.
Yeah.
My father, like with the motorcycle, and Alonzo's a big biker.
Yes.
And my father would go to Lake George in New York, where there was like a motorcycle rally every year. And Alonzo would do stand-up at it because he's such a big biker.
Yes.
And my father was like, "Who's this Alonzo guy?"
Yes.
And I'm like, "Go say hello." Yeah. And he's loved him ever since.
Yeah. Alonzo's like the OG. When I do the cellar in Vegas, he comes out to see me. Yeah. Or we go have breakfast and everything. Because I wanted to start learning riding bike, and one of the gifts that my wife gave me was riding lessons. Well, she gave me credit to the Harley Davidson over in Glendale. She gave me a gift card that would pay for the riding lessons. And then we got hit COVID, so they stopped doing the riding lessons, and I think it's now back. I even went back, and they go, "No, the credit's still active if you want to use it." And then Alonzo told me, I said, "I don't know, Alonzo, should I go?" Because I really wanted to do it. And then Alonzo said, "Actually, now would be a great age for you to start because you're not dumb. You're not gonna take the risk that
that sounds like Alonzo.
That a 25-year-old is gonna take. You're gonna be like." There.
Yeah.
What did you do with your bike?
I gave it to my nephew. I had two, and I sold one and gave my other one to my nephew.
Okay.
And
what was it? Your bike?
Yamaha Virago.
Okay.
Yeah, they were both Viragos.
Yes.
It was like a Harley, but
yes,
made by
I know
Yamaha.
exactly who they're. But dependable.
It was
Doesn't
great,
break down.
and I did it for a long time. And my wife and I, when we first started dating,
I
went
love your
everywhere
clip.
together.
By the way, your clip, you've seen it, right?
Oh, the Bert Kreischer one.
The one
where I talk about riding a
the
bike?
closest thing to flying. Yeah, that clip. That clip gives every guy that's ever wanted to ride a bike, including myself, little goosebumps.
Yeah, I know. You know what's so funny about that?
Like that the whole Motorcycle Diary should have been just that, based on that clip.
It's so funny because I was on Bert's podcast and he was like, "Dude, just tell me what," and he goes, "Dude, tell me, we're gonna go viral. Tell me about riding a motorcycle." Like he knew my describing it would catch. Yeah. He's so smart with that stuff.
I'm a big fan of Bert, and I've always wanted to go on tour with him, one of those tours. But I'm grateful because he also takes Dave Williamson, which is one of my real good friends, on tour. Bert is tuned into something else. And the minute that he accepted it, it just opened the door for, he tuned his receiver to the right channel.
That's a good way to put it.
So now he's able to so I could totally see we're about to go viral. Yeah. Because he feels it. He probably said it to you and got goosebumps right away because he knew it. Yeah. Because it is pure art. Yeah. It is art. It is like the perfect poem that you wrote without knowing you were writing it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. But if you've never seen it, go back and just Tom Papa talking about riding a motorcycle with Bert Kreischer.
And but that's also the end of it, is why you shouldn't ride it.
Yeah.
And that's when I stopped. When
and they copied it. They copied it, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know who used it, right?
No.
You know someone wrote it.
Huh?
Wrote it and they put it in a movie.
What?
That clip. Someone wrote it and put it in a movie. It's a very successful movie. I saw the movie at the movie theater, and I said, "That's Tom Papa."
What movie?
F1.
No.
You're flying. It's like you're flying. You go perfect. Everything goes quiet, and it's like you're flying. That's
in F1?
That's in F1.
Danielle, write down that we've got to sue F1 tomorrow.
You haven't seen F1?
No, I can only watch the first quarter of it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It was all right.
Just go on the technical. That's what's good about me. I don't really gotta stick with the writing. I'm also like a technical guy, so I'm like, visually this is beautiful.
Right, I get that.
So that's his whole thing. That's what he's really chasing.
Right.
He's chasing the moment that you describe in Bird.
Right.
But they made it about a race car.
Right. Well, Brad Pitt can have it.
He can have it.
Well, this is fantastic. I love you coming by, and you're going to come by. We're going to have to book you again because of the bread. But
Tom, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you,
this
man.
was really fun.
You've had major guys. I don't see myself anywhere near that. I know that I'm not. I know who I am.
So do I. That's why you're here.
Yeah. And thank you. Thank you for that. And
you're the best.
I'm here for you whenever you need me.
All right. Anything you want to plug? Do you want people to know?
My album's out there right now streaming. It's called Say Yes to No. It's all about developing that tool of being, we don't got to say yes to everything. So the whole arch of it is a man who's reached that point where I'm good at saying yes to no.
Yeah.
So that's an album. It's out on Comedy Records.
Nice.
It's also, I put it out video. It's like shot. My buddy Nick, he shot it. Nick Martin. We were there. We captured the audio. We were recording the audio for Comedy Records, and then we just grabbed the video and we put the video up on YouTube.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's 30 minutes of me blah 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 teaching people how to say yes to no. You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you're the
Lando,
best.
man. Hey, everybody, look at me. Hey, Lando.
Hey, Lando.
If you ever want to help me out, just share one of my videos. That's all.
Beautiful. All right, we got it, kids.